Okay guys, we're gonna go over details. So give us some notes. If you're a setter, give us closers some notes. We need some ammo. When we go into the appointment and you have some notes for us to say, hey, John Smith and Carrie Smith just moved here from Arkansas. They're big Arkansas State fans. They've had Liberty before, the electric company, same electric company. They've been here before. They don't like them. They had a bad experience. They know somebody that had a bad experience. They've got 7 kids. They like to fish. They like to hunt. They're Chiefs fans. Her favorite TV show is Shameless. She's a freak for Shameless. Give us clues to help us out, because when I go into the house, first thing I'm doing is building rapport. Rapport is just finding a common interest. So I'm going in there and say, so big Shameless fans, huh? What did you think about episode blah, blah, blah? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Oh, you're big fans of blah, blah, blah political party? Yeah, we're on the same team. Whatever it is, because somebody's more likely to buy from somebody that is similar to themselves. For instance, if somebody comes to my house and they're into fitness, they have the same car as me, Dodge Challenger, they like the Chiefs or the Ravens, I like both teams, they're into video games, blah, 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 and we talk about that before we ever talk about Solar Ever business, I am more likely to at least be interested. So give us some things, take some notes, give us some ammo, some clues, give us some help. Because ultimately the job is for us to make the sale so you get paid. When I was a setter only, I would have notes about this long, and I would probably overdo it. I would even say, you know, John seems like the kind of guy that's looking for the best overall price, not necessarily the monthly. The way that he talked about everything he purchased was in cash. That's probably a little over top. I can figure that out as a closer, but I always had notes in there. They're super cool. They're super funny. They like this. They like that. You know, as always, I had notes in there about this long. So do that for us to help us get you guys the sale. Make sure you get the pictures. The pictures are important. The reason is the house. The house is brand new. It's not going to pull up on Google Maps. So that means it's not going to show us what the house looks like, where the trees are like, the sun rating, where the panels, et cetera, how many panels we get on there. So taking pictures of all 4 corners of the house, especially if they tell you that it's brand new, it was just built 2024, whatever year it is when you see this, we're going to need those pictures to send to an engineer to build us a mock house before we get to the appointment to put the panels on. If not, we're blindly throwing panels and we have no idea how many they're going to need or what the rating of the sun rating or the usage, etc. So take a picture of the house. Also, it shows the roof, the breaker. We do need to know what size breaker it is. For some reason, you can't get in the house or the garage. The garage is full, whatever. They just moved in. Mom's by herself. She doesn't want to let anybody in the house. Just ask, do you think it's 100, 200, blah, blah, blah. If you didn't get it, I will get it when I get there. Make a note. I was unable to get it, but try to get it. But if you can't, I'll find it. Roof. If they got a bad roof, we can't put the panels on. I've been to houses before where the roof looked like it was caving in and just like, it's a waste of time. Obviously, you know, you may or may not know, so just take a photo, send it over, and I'll take a look at it. Expectations. We have to let them know that all parties need to be there. So that means everybody that is on the deed of the house. You don't have to say it that way. Just say, is your wife, when are you guys normally home together? 5:30, or is your significant other, or you live here by yourself, or we need both parties. Even if the person is not on the deed of the house, whether it's the girlfriend or the boyfriend, especially if it's a man and it's the girlfriend, a lot of times she wants to be involved because the man doesn't want her to think she's not a part of the decision. Even if it's his house, they may be engaged, may have plans for them to both on the house. The goal is to make them both feel a part of the process, but at the end of the day, if they are husband and wife, or husband and husband, wife or wife, whatever it may be, they both need to be there, because we can't sell one and then the other comes back and says, hey, what did you do? What did you buy? It's a big purchase, $50,000, $70,000. They're probably going to say no. I'd say 95% chance. So just make sure all parties are there. It's all about how you say it. Hey, you guys got plans tonight? What are you doing? You guys going to go out to eat, or you staying home? Perfect. Oh, you're free? Hey, you know what? I've got a 5:30. If you guys are both going to be here tonight, we can go and put you down for 5:30. Or what are you guys doing this weekend? Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we should be home around noon. Or cool. Hey, if you're both going to be here, I can put you down for 11:30. Does that work for you guys? Perfect. Expectations, it should be, tell them it's going to be about 30 minutes. Don't tell them it's 15, don't tell them it's an hour. Realistically, it's going to be an hour and 30 minutes if they're going to buy it. But are we going to tell them that? No. If you tell them it's that long, they're not going to want to do it, probably. If you tell them it's 15 minutes and we go there and it's not 15 minutes, they're probably not going to be happy about it. With 30, I always say it's going to be about 30 minutes. Could be longer if you guys have a ton of questions. Obviously, some people have more questions than others. We have a pretty, he does a pretty quick process to break down all the, the top things with solar, but we do get a lot of detailed questions sometimes. So what you guys can do is just make some notes about questions you may have, and then when our guy gets here or gal gets here, they can answer all those for you. But it's roughly about 30 minutes. Like I said, could take a little bit longer, especially if you guys do qualify and you go through the process of that. But like I said, roughly 30 minutes or a little bit longer if you have more questions. But I will tell you, if you set the appointment and you don't hear from me for an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, believe it or not, that means I probably sold it for you, or we sold it, you and I. So, but just tell them 30 minutes. Number 3, I don't know. Just make sure they're both there. Tell them how long it's going to be, and just set the appointment. Obviously, and then you always allow for about 30 minutes in between appointments, because let's say you set at 5:30. Allow up to 6 p.m. because sometimes we do get caught in an appointment. So if I'm in Carl Junction, you set an appointment, I'm there for an hour and 30 minutes, we got the full sale. Now I'm headed over to Joplin, and I gotta drive 12, 15 minutes. I'm gonna be a little bit late. So say, set 5:30, sometimes just give our guy or gal a little extra time just in case he's running a little bit late. But normally if we're doing that, I would send you or the customer text, say, running a little bit late, we'll be there. But all parties there, 30 minutes, might take longer if you have a lot of questions. Customer involvement. Fill out the card, open the garage, show the meter, let them inside. This just means try to get the customer to be involved. Hey, do you know which side of the house the meter's on? Is it on this side or that side? Hey, let's go, let me show you. I'm actually going to show you how the new meter works. The old one, it spins in this direction. The new one, now it spins in both directions. Cool, so they're seeing, they're interacting. Hey, do you mind opening the garage so I can get a picture of the breaker? Awesome, cool, got them involved. Hey, do you want to fill out this card for me? I will get a picture of the meter and I'll meet you back here in 30 seconds. Hey, super cool, just got them involved. They let you inside. Hey, do you know where your breaker's at? Sometimes it can be in the kitchen or in a closet or oh yeah, it's in the kitchen. Cool. You mind come in and take a picture? Hey, no worries. Here, what I can do, I'll just give you my phone. You just snap a picture for me. All we're looking is for a little number. It says between 100 and 200. Get the customer involved. The more involved they are, and you can also use that to, hey, this is an awesome house. This yard is amazing. Do you guys do all the landscaping? Or, hey, cool trampoline. Can you do a backflip? I can. Watch this. Then you break your leg, and yeah, ends your day. But try to get the customer involved. That's the goal. Get the pictures, set expectations, get the details. The more details you give me or whoever it is, the more ammo, the more clues we have, the better opportunity we have to go in there and sell solar. So that way you get paid. Okay, on to the next one. Thank you.